I just got the new chair, but it doesn't seem like a perfect chair for recording, but it's really comfortable. You see, today we are going to talk about serious matter, so I'm well prepared for this. I had breakfast. I'm not hungry. There is no anger in me. I've beaten down, so no testosterone whatsoever. All fully relaxed. You see, many people lost a lot of money in recent days, and you feel horrible, and you look for a guilt in other people now. Because other people advised you to buy. Because other people told you it's going to the moon. Because other people told you that you will have Lambo next year, and now you don't have money to pay your mortgage. So you see, I'm going to talk in this video about rules. Rules that you should make for yourself to not be stupid. These rules are based not only on my experience, but these rules are often the words of other wiser people that maybe I listen to. And you should know that me myself, I'm not an investment advisor. In fact, I'm not any advisor of any sorts. But I also don't care about anything because I have no responsibilities, no job, and I live with the parents. So, let's start. What would be the rule number 1? You see, many people say that there is inflation. The US dollars are worthless. But you see, it's very different for the people who are super rich and have a lot of these US dollars. They don't feel the danger. But if you are someone who have just few thousand US dollars and someone who has to pay bills, who need this money, they don't really mean you. The rich people really talk about other rich people that, look, you shouldn't keep cash. It's not the best investment, but they have a lot of this cash. If you rely on the cash to pay your bills every single month, you're not in the best place if you try to speculate on crypto, to be honest. So, rule, you can't lose money if you do not invest. Many people have told you that last year, if you buy Bitcoin, you would have 6 times more money now. And you feel like you lost, you feel like you missed. Yes, maybe you missed, but you did not lose money. If you had 10,000 US dollars last year, right now, if you didn't spend it, if you didn't invest it in anything, you still have 10,000 US dollars. Of course, there is inflation at around 2, maybe 3% this year. Maybe will be more even in the future because I know printing and all of this stuff. But your 10,000 US dollars is 10,000 US dollars now. Maybe valued a little bit, maybe with less value because the things get more expensive. But if you only have 10,000 US dollars and you need this money because you need to pay your mortgage, because you have kids to support, this is not the best place for you. So yeah, you can't lose money. And to say against those that say, yeah, there's huge inflation, you should dump all your money. Usually the super rich people talk like this, or super poor. There's like not in between, you know? Ask yourself if super volatile crypto altcoin market is the best place to hedge against inflation. If you would answer yes, you're a fucking moron and you should stop watching this video. You see, if you want to just protect your money against inflation, why you don't invest in blue chip company? I'm not gonna mention any company because I don't care. That is stable. That is not growing, not losing, paying a little bit of dividend. You worry about inflation, I understand. So why the hell you think that some altcoin crypto project that is valued at 500 billion, that raised 2 million in cash and can sustain for 3 more months maybe, that's a joke, of course. That's it can sustain more. It has tokens. And employ 4 people. Why would you think this is the best project to bet on? Who told you? You see, the Reddit, the YouTube, the internet forums is full of stupid people like me that tell their wishes. They don't say the research. They're like, buy this shitcoin, thank me later. That's the advice. Hey, this and this, go 100x, it's going to the moon next year, the Lambo. Based on nothing. You need to understand that this is just hyping up yourself. So this is not something you should fall in if you need the money. So the first rule that I mentioned, it wasn't my words, it was the words of the investor Peter Lynch, and I agree with him. And he was also saying about the other thing. You see, know what you owe. The fact that you watch some YouTuber saying that, look, this coin is potential, it's gonna go up, I believe in this. This is not the information that all you require to get something. You see, if you like something, if you truly believe, if you are associated with this, if you use this, maybe it's good. So that's why no matter what you invest in, if it's stock or crypto, you should know what you owe. And you should owe that the crypto is much more risky than the stock market, although you will not believe because everyone on the internet say otherwise. But you see, imagine the person. I will give you some examples now on how to activate the thinking and actually trying to understand the valuation of the project. But of course, this is my thinking. And keep in mind, I'm not advising. I'm trying to tell you, avoid losing money. So let's say someone research Hilton, right? Yeah, I'm using... As you can see, I'm using Google. I don't care. So let's see Hilton over 5 years. Well, surprisingly, it went up. Here would be, of course, better moment to invest probably for some people, but it doesn't matter. It's not what we are going to check. Let me see the finance quickly. So 3.3 billion at this moment. I'm surprised we don't have price earning ratio, but okay. So we have Hilton Hotels valued at 35 billion, and they have over 3 billion in cash. And potential investor in the Hilton could say, look, I like Hilton Hotels. I believe in the future people will not be owning houses, but I think living in the hotels will be more popular. And once the pandemic will end, Hilton will do well. Also, many small hotels collapsed, so I believe Hilton will have bright future and less competition in the future. Also, at this moment, Hilton has over 3 billion in cash, which could mean that Hilton has reserves to stay empty for next few years and they will not go bankrupt. And based on that, I decide to invest in. You see? Makes sense. So do your research and understand what you own. You need to check the balance sheet, if the company has enough money to survive. And you see, there is a lot of the cash that you actually hate. This cash protects many companies to survive for the next few years. And this is about everything you invest. Whether it's hotel enterprise, don't close yourself only for the future. So then let's say other stock. This is biotechnology. I'm taking the company that developed the vaccine and partnered with Pfizer, which is called BioNTech. And it went a lot. You see, it went a lot. And someone could say maybe it's overvalued. I don't know, basically. And we can see price earning ratio of over 2,000. And we could say, wow, this is crazy. That would be overvalued. But you always need to gather all of the information. So at this moment, BioNTech is valued at 36 billion. Let's see the finances. They will probably not be great. Well, I don't see it. Maybe here. Okay, they have around 1 billion in cash. Not perfect. And you see they're actually valued at more at this moment. Is it more or similar? Similar than Hilton. And you see Hilton employ a lot of people, and BioNTech employ a little bit less, and it's so valued, it doesn't have sales, it has less cash on hand. But what could be the argument for the BioNTech that has this price and maybe could go higher than Hilton? You see, BioNTech has the vaccine that is most widely used in the world. BioNTech and Pfizer announced that they're going to produce 2.5 billion doses. Looking on the internet, we could find maybe average price will be around $15 per dose. So split 50-50 for BioNTech and Pfizer. Each side will get $7.5 for one single shot of COVID times 2.5 billion doses. So in sales, each of these companies should make around $18.75 billion. So based on that, you see, even if you look at something, it looks overpriced right now, but this company already committed to producing, already has booked the vaccine doses. So we believe it will make half in the sales as it's valued right now. Also, except that this money could be reinvested into other drugs in the pipeline of this mRNA company that try to transform oncology. So yeah, you see, this is how you value, and well, maybe it has potential. Maybe this is something for me. It doesn't have to be a company that has something, because there are other companies that don't have anything in the pipeline, but they have a lot of reserves in the cash. They can do the research for the next 5 years, and they are very promising. So you see, this is what you should do. And when you check into the crypto, ask yourself the question. So when you go into crypto, what I always advise everyone, check who is the team. Check if these people who work on the project are experienced people. Check how many people working on the project. Trust me, it's quite important. Like, you want to see the team that is growing. You want to see the team expanding. You check if the people is apparent in the media. So, for example, you have the major blockchains that are very apparent. They've been building for 5 years. They're more legit. You search what issues this blockchain could solve. What is the problem? What is the solution? How they can impact and ease the life right now. Because the fact that they bring equality to the world is not solving the issue. You need to understand. Like, bringing equality is not solving the issue. If they say, like, look, we want to poor people get richer, rich people get poorer. That's what we do. No. Is there something, for example, if it's in the payment system, does this make the payment for me easier than the Apple Pay on my phone? If not, maybe that's not worth investment. So know what you owe. Know how much resources, maybe how much cash they have to spend on marketing, on how much tokens. Most of them use the tokens. So check all of these things. Don't listen to your YouTubers, and don't check if it's just going up. And you need to understand that crypto space is much more overvalued. So if you look for the gains in next month or 2 months, because you think, if I invest now, in the next 2 months, I will make 500%. If you, for this, man, go as far as possible from crypto. Crypto is the industry that is like much earlier than mRNA therapies. We are early here. So if you feel attached to your money, and if you are scared to lose 80 or 90% of your money, you shouldn't be here. This is not for you. This is risky. I know when it looks green and it goes up, it feels like it will go like this. But it's not. Don't do these mistakes over and over again. And the last thing that I want to talk about, I don't want to drag this video forever. You see, we always try to find the idols. So we always try to make ourselves these gods. Like Elon Musk, he has to be right. He's the rich man. In crypto, maybe we would listen Charles Hoskinson. This guy knows. I trust this guy. He's on YouTube. He speaks wisely. So Cardano must be undervalued. You see, your YouTubers, and it doesn't matter, which YouTuber it is. You were listening to the guys for a month, right? And now you think, when the market goes to shit, when we enter maybe month, 2, 3 months, this is just few days. We don't know where it goes. But when we enter the negative market, when we something dropping 30% within a week, it hurts, I know. And then you turn to these YouTubers, and you are like, tell us what to do now. What to do now? Do I sell these coins that you mentioned? Like, what should I do? You see, or like not even mention, but you know that this person hold this coin and you buy this coin just because your favorite YouTuber hold these coins, and then you would look for this in this YouTuber for your answer. What I do now? Do I sell for other opportunity? Tell me what to do. No one asked you to follow him. No one asked you to copy his trades. He doesn't know probably himself what to do. When it's dropping, it's dropping. The market is bleeding. Do you think they can control the market? Do you think these YouTubers, do you think they are fairy tales that know what should you do with your money? You need to understand this thing, that if one person has $5 million and the other person has $10,000, for this person with $5 million, it's easier to invest and it's easier to make risky investments because this person can also leave some money on the side and can deal with the losses easier. He doesn't rely on this $5 million to survive in his life. But you, with your $5,000, are willing to spend everything on one single trade that this rich person did, and you now look for the answer, and you want this person, this richer one, to be responsible for your money. This is something that richer people do not understand also in the poor ones. You see, if the poor one, you bet in your life on the trades, and then you look for answer, but this person having 5 million, this person can allow themselves to lose 50%. You see, they don't have bills to pay. They might think, in 1 year, I still believe in this project. So even it's going down now, it is painful for me, but I don't need this money this summer, and I don't need this money the coming winter, and I don't need this money next summer. But you do. Don't ever compare yourself if you're not the same. Till the next time.